Hey guys, Omni here. We are back with episode 12 of season 7 of The Flash. You know, we're coming to a head, man. Last week we saw a close to the Force arc, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember what they named that graphic novel, as it were. We saw it come to a close, and honestly, I thought the payoff was really strong. I really liked it, seeing all the forces kind of come together, do their thing, use their abilities, fight, and then unite by the end of it. I thought it all played out very well. Again, I still was cringing every moment they were like, brother, sister, little sister, brother, dad, mom, all that stuff. Still weird. I still feel like there was an easier way to do that, though. I get the metaphor that they were going for. It's just, I still think it's a little weird. But I think the payoff at the end of this little journey was worth the couple of episodes during this that didn't quite come together all that well. I like the personalities. I like the forces that we all have cast. And we got this set up throughout these episodes as well, leading us into this episode in particular, which is called Goodbye Vibrations. Of course, we know Cisco's been setting up leaving. We know Carlos Valdes is leaving the show. And we know Camilla and him have this plan to go off and kind of create their own lives. So I feel like this is going to be the episode that does that. I did watch the preview for this one to kind of confirm the suspicions. And, you know, of course, we saw them having some going away parties, hanging out and having a good time. Though I didn't watch all of it, so I don't know if it kind of hinted as what the villain or the plot of this episode is going to be outside of that. So we'll just have to kind of see how that plays off. Now, they did confirm that this is not going to be our final appearance for Cisco in this season. This will be his formal goodbye, as the show says goodbye to him. But he, from what I have seen, he's still supposed to be in the 150th episode and the finale. So, and they did say, even beyond this, he's just not a series regular. He is still open to coming back. He just is ready for the next stage in his life. So it's not that the door is completely shut. He's not being written off. He's not being killed off. They at least have said that when they announced he's leaving the show. So we don't really have to worry about that all that much, at least. So guys, we're about to say goodbye to one of the OG members of Team Flash, even predating Team Flash, all the way back to his first appearance in Arrow. And I don't know if I'm going to get emotional in this because I've been kind of preparing on it since season 4, since he had initially been contemplating leaving the show since then. So I've kind of been preparing for when this was going to happen. They've had a couple of times here and there where that could have been it. But we're at this point now. So we'll see how it plays out. I hope it's a fun episode. I hope he gets a good send off. And yeah, guys, full-length, unedited reaction watch-alongs available over on Patreon or become a member here on the channel itself. If you want to check that out, got this, Superman and Lois, Batwoman, Black Lightning, Legends Tomorrow, Flash, all that jazz, all the Disney Plus shows that have been coming out this year as well, with Loki coming out later tonight. That video will probably already be up by the time this comes on the channel. Got all that over there if you're interested. Just help support the channel. All that being said, let's go ahead and dive into Goodbye Vibrations. Here we go.
You're probably all wondering why I called this team meeting at 9 a.m. on a Saturday.
Oh, babe, we should have brought breakfast.
No one's hungry. Ignore that.
I could get Belgian waffles from Brussels.
Yum, that's
Yes? Should I do it? Okay, cool.
No. Don't do that, okay? As much as I hate to say it, waffles can wait.
Are you guys pregnant?
Wait, is this about another big bad?
I'll call Chester and Allegra.
No, and definitely not. What we wanted to say,
We're
leaving Central City.
When?
Tomorrow.
That's some notice. What did I say a few episodes ago about putting in your 2 weeks? Cisco, this is highly unprofessional.
Do you two remember that guy, Chip Cooper?
Oh, yeah, the Argus Director of Technology and Science?
Well, he's been reassigned to SEMA.
SEMA?
The Cosmic Emergency Management Agency. Wow,
Huh.
I really am the biggest nerd here. And thanks
That's
to
interesting.
a great recommendation from Lila and Dig, Argus
Name drop.
offered me the job.
Oh, so he's gonna be working
Thing
for
is,
Argus.
They really need me. Like, yesterday.
Yeah, and I will be joining Cisco in Star City as soon as my exhibition is done.
Oh, so he's moving to Star City.
I know this is super.
Wow.
I hope you guys understand.
So he's just taking Chip's job.
Yeah, this is great. This is great, man.
So great. We're so happy.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you need, just let us know.
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks. Okay. All right. Congrats. Thank you.
Is he like weird because he thought they'd be more broken up about it?
That went way better than expected.
Yeah.
Huh.
This room has been here the whole time?
Yep. And I kind of haven't done inventory in like 6 years.
Speed treadmill.
I love Chester, man. Oh. Oh, this is like a trip down memory lane. The old costumes.
This is the droid I've been looking for. Hey, what's all this?
Why am I getting emotional over stuff?
You got like a lifetime's worth of Comic-Con threads in here.
These bad boys are all coming with me.
His shirts.
But the
His
rest-
iconic ass shirts.
The rest is all yours.
Is that Deathstroke's helmet? His Vibes goggles.
I'm really gonna miss you, man. Yeah, Team Chesco and all that. Sorry, I know I gotta be like the zillionth person to be getting all sappy on you.
You know, actually, everyone else seems to be taking the news really well.
This is the end of an era.
It is the end of an era.
Oh my god, this makes me
So
think
right, Chess. This
of
is such a big
the
deal that
Friends
we
episode when Monica says
need a little more time
Rachel needs to move out, and he's like, it's the end of an era. Why are you sad? He's like, I didn't think you'd actually do it.
I gotta go pack.
Yeah, sorry.
'Cause an hour from now, we could be knee deep in Kleenex and tears. Am I right?
Did Barry speed pack his shit already?
Happy to help, Barry.
I mean, they're just supportive, right? I mean, he can come zip and zoom as fast as he needs to over there and visit.
Can I have your ID badge?
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, sure. Right.
Thank you. And your access codes too, please.
Yes, ma'am. Happy to help.
Thank you.
So you'd like to open an account?
Why? Just let him have it.
What I'd like to know is, what would make you happy? What would make me happy is a cashier's check for $10 million.
What?
And there you go.
Okay. Alrighty. That was interesting.
So she controls people's cingulate cortexes.
Oh yeah, he would have done anything she asked him to do. But the good news is the blissful effects of her powers wear off in about 24 hours.
Are you guys debriefing without me? OG Team Flash can make taking her down part of our last mission together.
Oh, okay. Well,
Why are they being so
that's-
weird?
what we'll do.
Thank you so much. Good news, boss. Wait, was
The
Cecile
fuck?
here earlier?
Guess so.
Satellite's got a hit on the.
Oh, that's the old Flash outfit in the background there.
All right, crime's freeze over, miss. Step away from the case.
Nice leotard, by the way.
Eye contact.
You.
Who's the sidekick?
I'm Mecha Vibe. And you're toast.
Mega vibe.
Want to see a real light show now?
Oh. She doesn't even need eye contact.
Exactly. Where'd she go? She had like $1 million million worth of jewelry. Mecca vibe.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. I am so happy to have you in my life.
Okay. This is happening on a very public street.
Man, don't be embarrassed.
We should probably stop.
You know I love you, right?
Oh god damn.
I got my dream job. Gonna go to Argus and do some science. Sciencey science.
At least he's not raging out and trying to kill us.
Yeah! Oh. Ouch.
Speaking of overloaded, he's gonna be like that.
Hey! I'm doing just fine. Thanks for asking.
We're gonna need a babysitter.
Well, keep her in mind. I want to find the right person. Totally. But she's not the only good applicant you passed on today. I said I would keep her in mind.
Why is everybody acting so weird?
I'm sorry, that was harsh. No, it's fine. You don't have to explain. I gotta go.
I mean, I kind of get why she'd be upset because she's running a business and she got a 1-day notice.
You know I love waffles.
Oh, yeah, you love those. What are these doing down here, man?
Oh, these poor little buggers. I miss them.
Poor guys.
You don't want me to leave the Star guys. It's because they want to throw me a surprise.
Oh no.
And to think I thought they didn't care. Spin move.
Just wait.
Come on, Chess.
This is dangerous.
But also so funny.
Cisco, he can't see.
Hey, Can. No, I can't see. My bad.
Barry, you all right?
I'm fine. Chipper, smooth.
Looking for me, Rex?
Oh, great. Motherfucker. Oh, it's so fucking creepy.
Nope. I didn't want to.
Oh, it's so fucking weird. I love it.
Go fast. Go fast. Go fast.
Okay, Barry, why don't we take a break from the dancing?
Yo!
100% not Barry.
Say cheese.
How do you guys feel?
Oh, Thawne. Why aren't you here for the goodbye?
Listen, I don't know what's got you two so ready to get rid of me. But maybe we should just say goodbye now and get it over with. We don't want to get rid of you. I mean, we're barely holding it together. This whole time, I thought you guys just didn't care that I was leaving.
We both decided to put on a brave face so we could
That's what I hope they were doing.
one last case together. So you could move on. And your last day wouldn't be a tear fest.
Caitlin, have you met us?
We are gonna miss you so much.
Honestly, man, I was scared if we started talking about you leaving, I would ask you to stay, and maybe you actually would. I couldn't do that to my best friend. From the second I woke up, after being hit by lightning, you've been there. There wouldn't be a Flash without Cisco Ramon.
Aw.
The build's pretty. She didn't steal cash and diamonds for herself. She's giving it away like a rainbow Robin Hood.
Then what's the blimp for?
Distribution? She gonna Santa Claus that shit all over the city?
Flash? Come on, Red. Give me a break. Some people can barely put food on the table, let alone pay rent.
I'm gonna recommend you work off whatever sentence you receive with Mayor Sampson's Economic Development Committee. You're right, Carrie. The city does need you. What I've just heard, I'm confident you're the right woman for the job.
Well, okay.
The auto navigation control's been damaged. Looks like that energy tango fried the system.
Is he getting everybody away from it?
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
I'm glad that Cisco got the win in this episode.
Okay, folks. Hijacked air.
What are you doing?
He likes this song.
How could you possibly know that?
I checked his Facebook page. It's like everyone else is standing still.
The party's here! Dr. Wells and I.
Oh, ganger. You'd have to be a weather wizard.
Captain Cold.
The mist. The turtles.
You're a hero, man.
How do you feel?
It's the end of an era.
Oh, god damn it.
As a token of how special you all are to me,
You wore this on your first day at Star Labs.
what can I say? From the beginning. What do you want to do next?
You said you're never gonna compete, right?
It's my jam, though.
What the fuck? Don't ruin my good time.
I will find you.
What? I'm sorry, what? The fuck was that? Who the fuck was that? Is this Cecile's like nemesis, or is this what Cecile might become? Ooh, I got a lot of questions about that, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Man, like, man, I was talking like, I don't know how I'm going to feel. We've been expecting this like for so many years. We'll see how it hits. And my God, did it just fucking beat the shit out of my kidneys with emotions, dude. And right when they go into the Starchives and start showing like all their past tech and stuff like that, man, it just hit. The flashbacks, the interactions, the way everything just kind of played up, especially with the team trying to be supportive. And that's kind of what I thought they were doing. But they were doing it so well that like it fooled me, that I was like, what's going on? Like I was in Cisco's headspace. Like, so like the episode did a really good job at doing that. And really doing a good job, like honoring Cisco's legacy, his role on the team, and even gave him the win in this episode, by him coming down, him being the one that really saved everybody. His intellect is, passing the torch to Chester, him moving everything over, him moving to Argus. So that's pretty interesting. I'm curious how that's going to play out. Again, like with everything else involving Argus, like, we don't always see Lila, we don't always see Diggle, we don't always see Chip, but they're out there. The door's open. There's many a reason they can always bring him back or call him in, for when Carlos Valdes is open to returning, or if they have something for him for a crossover, who knows? I'm glad this wasn't like a sorrowful goodbye. Like it had its moments where it tugged at your heartstrings, but it really just made you happy for all the memories that you had and that you'd built with. And like going back to all the great moments in the show from beginning to end, his journey with Vibe, his moments in Crisis, the stuff with Danny Trejo, his evil doppelganger, like all that stuff. It was just so fun. All the villains he named, the devices he's made. This was just a good episode. This is my favorite episode this season so far. Like, easy. It's not even, there's no competition. And then just like the we had our tender moments in there, and then we just had this fun. And I think they had a lot of fun doing this too, because obviously, he's talked about this in his interview, like when he was talking about his announcement leaving, and like, when you do this, like, you say goodbye to a family, like, you built these relationships, and you don't always have that with people you work with, because you're really kind of forced into those situations, and it doesn't always come together organically. And like, it's just, they all had an impact on each other, and I hope you could just tell they had a blast doing that, man. And I know I can't have the audio in that, but that final scene of them doing karaoke was so great, especially because 3 out of the 4 people in that room are musically inclined. Like, they come from music. I mean, Carlos is a DJ, he's a music producer, he's a singer, songwriter. So like, seeing him play into that and have to like sing poorly in some manners, like Grant obviously has a musical background, of course, with Glee and stuff, like, so he sings and dances. And then Joe is a man of stage and song as well, always a beautiful voice. First time I heard him perform was like anything at all or sing anything at all was in the X-Files. Yeah, it was, I'm gonna miss Cisco, man. I love Chester to death, man. And I think he's a good choice, a good fit to carry on that mantle, but I'm gonna miss Cisco because he's been there since the beginning. So that really now leaves just Caitlin, Barry, and Sarah as the only true OGs left, especially once Kara leaves, that show ends, Supergirl ends. Just like memory lane, man, memory lane. It's not a whole lot to talk about in this episode. I don't know what the hell that stinger was about. I thought they had kind of set up that maybe Cecile might go down a darker path, especially after she had that conversation with Top all the way back in the first few episodes of the season about pushing the limits of her powers and her learning to push emotions onto other people rather than feel them. Just makes me wonder if that's just the beginning of maybe her going down her own road of villainy. I don't recognize the mask, so I'm not sure if if she's a character. I don't know. I just don't recognize that image of her in the mirror that she saw there. Is it like a mirror version of herself? What's going on? Like, she said she was working on a case, but was she trying? I don't know. I could spend hours trying to figure out how this comes together, just babbling. We just don't have enough puzzle pieces just yet. If there's any characters you guys know from the comics that might line up with this, I honestly don't know if she actually has an alter ego. I've never actually looked into her as far as her comic counterpart. So let me know. Let me know if there is something in there, because I might just be one I haven't heard of or just missed, or I'm just not connecting the pieces. So guys, what did you all think of Cisco's goodbye and goodbye vibrations? Did you cry? Did you get emotional? Have you been watching since the beginning? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, guys, the full-length reaction is available over on Patreon, or if you become a member on the channel itself. Before we go, huge shout out to our patron legends, Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, and Jason Coleman. Thank you guys so much. Discord links, social links, everything is in the description of the video. I hope to see you there soon. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next episode of The Flash. Take care, everybody.